Good afternoon, everyone. We are here at the village at East Farm for an event for TRIAD. TRIAD is a wonderful organization that I truly respect because they care about our senior citizens, they care about the people of Waterbury and the people of Connecticut to make sure that they do not scam by those scam artists. And I tell you an example, just about 7 weeks ago or so, not long ago, I happened to be going to my local bank and I saw a lady in front of me whom I know very well. So I was chatting with her while we were waiting online, and she said to me, I'm coming to withdraw some money. And I said to her, oh, that's wonderful, but be careful who you give the money to. She said, look, I received this letter in the mail, and it says if I send them some money, they will be able to send me more money. Knowing the person, I kind of slowed her down a little bit. I know the family very well, and I know her daughter, so I called her daughter. And I said to her daughter, I said, your mother is here at the bank. I told her where. And sure enough, 15 minutes later, the daughter came. And obviously, the lady was about to withdraw $900 from her. And exactly. And organizations, I mean, thank God I happened to be there at the right time. But organizations like TRIAD are very important because you people prohibit those activities from happening. And that's why we care about what you do, and we thank you about all the things that you do. I know Joe does a great job as being your executive directors. I'm sorry, Charlie. Why did I call you Joe? Charlie? I must
You see the mask? I see it.
He looks like a Joe.
You look like a Joe. But and it's always an honor to be with you. We are honoring two people who are very important to TRIAD, and I would like to introduce the president, the El Presidente. First, let him say a few words, and this video will be on our website, and we'll have some pictures taken care of too. So you do the introductions, and then I will go ahead and present the citation.
Sally.
Sally, come on up.
Come on up, Sally. Sally is not only a volunteer, she is the second president of TRIAD and also president of the AARP, at which she does a great job. Sally is also a volunteer for RSVP. Sally is always first to volunteer when it's needed. Sally not only volunteers for the above organizations, but she visits the sick in the hospital and convalescent home twice a week.
And obviously this is our president, Marie Fratilla.
Sally, this is from TRIAD.
And Sally, I am truly honored to be your friend. And on behalf of the entire Waterbury delegation, this is a citation from the state of Connecticut, from the General Assembly to Sally Murray. And it says, be it hereby known to all, the Connecticut General Assembly offers sincere congratulations to Sally Murray in recognition of being the 2011 recipient of the TRIAD Award for Community Service for your dedication to TRIAD, AARP, and many other organizations in Greater Waterbury. You immerse yourself in helping others and dedicate your time to supporting the seniors of our community. The entire membership extends its very best wishes on this memorable occasion and expresses the hope for continued success given this 11th day of January 2011 at the state capitol in Hartford, Connecticut. And then we have another award we can present, and then we can do some more pictures.
Okay, we have Marta is going to introduce the volunteers. Marta is a board member.
Hi. Well, William James said, act as if you do makes a difference. It does. In general terms, we think of volunteering as the practice of people working on behalf of others or for a particular cause, without payment for their time and services. And there are a variety of reasons why people volunteer: for their own skill development, to meet others, to make contacts for possible employment, to have fun. But in the case of the volunteers we are recognizing today, I think you will agree that their motivation for volunteering is more about wanting to improve the quality of life of others. Those who can do, and those who can do more, volunteer. And this quote from an unknown author perfectly describes our volunteers. Both Arlene and Armand Pelletier would probably tell you, I don't really do too much, but don't believe that for an instant. Singly, they each volunteer with a number of organizations, and, as a couple, they work together side by side, touching many lives in a positive way each time they reach out to help others. Armand Pelletier is a volunteer working with the Southington Senior Center, processing the paperwork for the very important renter's rebate and fuel assistance programs. He also works as a secretary for the Holy Name Society Men's Group of St. Anne's Church in Waterbury, and volunteers regularly at the Friday night bingo. Additionally, 2 times a week, Armin helps with the Circle of Hands group of St. Maria of Goretti that delivers meals to the needy. Arlene Pelletier, officially her name is Marie, is a volunteer also with the Ladies of St. Anne, assisting when needing at bingo and helping with the cooking services whenever the church has a fundraiser. We're always cooking, 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 she says. Arlene also devotes at least 1 afternoon a week as a volunteer for the hospice service for the VNA Healthcare Agency out of Plainville. Her VNA volunteer supervisor, Allison Vandergift, said, "She's fantastic." In 2006, she began helping with the office work, and as time passed, she worked her way through the volunteer training program, and she now works directly with the patients. "She's reliable and dependable and very generous with her time," said Allison. "If available, she'll do it." Last year, Arlene was on the organization committee of her 50th high school reunion. I meant to say 25 times 2. While gathering information about her classmates, she learned of one who has been confined to living for years in a nursing home. And now she organizes groups of other classmates to go visit her so she doesn't feel excluded from life. Arlene is also on the board of directors of the Southmead Home in Waterbury, and she's the chairman of the Room Committee, whose responsibility is to meet and greet on behalf of the board every new resident and welcome her into our community. Her sensitivity to the needs of seniors makes her the perfect person for this task, as she shows genuine interest in each resident and listens to their concerns. On one occasion, after learning more about a resident and that she was born in Poland, she went out and on her own bought some Polish newspapers and brought them in for her. Already, individually, each of these 2 are worthy of our honor. But wait, there's more. Both Arlene and Armand together also volunteer once a month at the St. Vincent de Paul's Soup Kitchen. Arlene is the dishwasher, and Armand works in the office and is the rice maker. Both Armand and Arlene are known for their kindness and their generous hearts. They give willingly, humbly, and often of their time whenever it is needed. Please help me to congratulate this couple as the recipients of TRIAD's 2010 Volunteer of the Year.
This is certificate for you volunteers.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And also on behalf of the General Assembly, you are a tri-state. Wolcott, Southington, and Waterbury. It's wonderful. Why are you slowing down so much? On behalf of the General Assembly, be it hereby known to all, the Connecticut General Assembly offers sincerest congratulations to Armand and Marie Pelletier in recognition of being honored by TRIAD for the service you render to your community. We extend the gratitude for your unselfish support and giving of yourselves for people who are in need. The entire membership extends its very best wishes in this memorable occasion and expresses the hope of continued success given this 11th day of January 2011 at the General Assembly under the seal in Hartford. would like to offer congratulations also to one of our friends. Thank God she's feeling much, much better, Marilyn Chamber. God bless you all, and I wish you the best of success as always.